Olá, cenourinhas e cenourinhos, como estão? Eu espero que bem. Vamos voltar com o nosso, o meu Assassin's Creed. Vamos lá, na última parte, a gente finalizou o nosso... Ô, Lúcio, eu tô falando. Finalizamos o nosso assassinato. Viemos para o Animus e agora o doutor tá implorando pra gente voltar. Então, bora lá. Speak, Doctor, speak. O que tu tá querendo de mim, hein, meu patron? Doutor, se eu falar que não, vai fazer o quê? Let's go. Ok. Fala, doutor. Digo. Assassin. Master. E ele tá com a maçã na mão.
Mejdedin in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has.
Okay.
How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are two more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
Bureau leaders.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Espada? Eu já tenho uma espada. Desculpa. Mas eu já tinha uma espada, né? Mas doutor... Doutor, cacete, que não é o doutor. DNA Synchronization. Defense Break. Quebrar defesa. Tá. Veiaco. Aí. Ok. Ele falou que eu tenho dois templários que merecem a minha atenção, né? Um tá em Damascus. Outro está no Acre. Vamos pra Damasco primeiro? Let it rip. Show. Chegamos em Damascus. Cadê, rapaziada, pra me ajudar a entrar? Cadê o... Aqui. Tá aqui. Pesquisador. Vambora, rapaziada. Me bota pra dentro. Me bota pra dentro. Bota eu pra dentro aí, vai. Ah, isso, rapaziadinha. Abre pra mim. Thank you. Mal sabem eles que eu vou tocar o terror dessa cidade. Vambora. Bom dia, rapaziada. Bom dia, bom dia. Filhos da puta. Vambora. Vamos falar com o nosso Assassin's Boreal Paris. Ui, perdão, cara. Let's go. Ah, isso. Chegamos nos assassinos Boreal Paris aqui.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too
Ô,
important for me
rapaz.
now.
Esse aqui eu não tenho tempo. Vai, desembucha esse papo aí, vai, seu. Vamos.
How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallam has asked I take the life of the one they call JUBAIR.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion.
JUBAIR.
Who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with
Esse
the
barulho no
man.
portão não era
He's
nada.
been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I
Estão
don't pay
parecendo
attention to the ramblings
meu
of
YouTube.
madmen. Much too
Só coisa de
busy.
apocalipse. Que isso?
Very well.
Vamos com calma. O mundo não vai acabar não, gente.
See what I can
Ah.
learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Tá bom, vai. Bora. Ok, vamos ter que abrir a outra parte de Damascus, que é a última, e vambora. Aí, vambora. Primeiro viewpoint, checkpoint. Primeiro viewpoint dessa nova área de Damascus. Show. Leap of Fate. Cachuga. Vamos ver o que temos aqui. 6 viewpoints. Tá. Eu vou abrir. Esse aqui é Pickpocket. Esse aqui é Informer. Esse Informer safado. Eu vou abrir esse viewpoint aqui, ó. E tem mais essa área aqui. Depois eu abro esse aqui. E daí eu vou vindo fazendo as missões. Bora. Vambora. Vamos escutar a conversa da rapaziada aqui. Aí, o que vocês estão falando, hein? Deixa eu ouvir. Parece um gêmeo. Que isso?
They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Ô, rapaziada, tira a bunda da frente, porra.
Let us see how strong you really are.
Conversa estranha, hein?
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Ok, né?
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Moça,
Please,
sai.
sir, have any money?
Sai, sua maluca. Vamos pro próximo. Vou tentar, acho que talvez um informante. I don't know. Vamos ver. Ok, em vez de irmos em um informante, vou falar com esse maluco aqui.
No longer do harm. Though our fathers dwelled in darkness. You think you're a little close?
Speak with me.
Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of
Tá
their
muito perto, ele não
lies.
quis falar, ficou
But
tímido.
then the way was made clear to Jubair. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Tá falando da sua vida. Eu tô saindo, irmão.
A few coins, please.
Vai para lá.
I need food. Please, can't you bear something? Just a little money or better.
Isso. Eu ganho, hein? Deu trouxa.
Violence is not the answer, my child.
Ah,
In this we
o
agree.
revidor, né?
So speak and I may stay
Vamos lá.
my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this
O
knowledge?
informante tá bem na nossa
We lay the
frente.
stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
You are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost.
Aslan atira pra caramba.
I see the world
Vai deitar,
for what it
malucão.
truly is. He has shown me so much.
Ei, que isso? Do guarda do povo.
I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Toma. Encontrei um pickpocket aqui, rapaziada. Vambora. Um pickpocketeiro.
Give up this task and join us in our fight.
No. I have a wife and child to think of.
Which is exactly why I've come to you. Is this the kind of world you want your son brought up in?
Deixa eu passar aqui,
Will
gente.
pass. If we just wait, he'll stop, and everything will go back to normal.
Every day, more is lost, and no way to reclaim what's taken. There
Certo.
will be no going back. You know this to be true.
Enough. I am leaving.
Venha, meu patrão. Vou passar uma em você aqui, vai.
Leave now, or
Tá
I'll
indo.
make you.
Toma ali. Passado. Madrash. Let's go, let's go. Vamos pro informante agora. Esse dia que eu não vou falar com ninguém. Tô nem aí pra eles. Vamos embora falar com o Boreal. Bora, bora, meu mano. Dá o nome. Give me the name, please.
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa.
Perfeito.
It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
Give me the pena e vambora.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring
Thank you.
glory to the Brotherhood.
Vambora. Deixa isso aí, cara. Por favor. Hello, hello, hello, hello, hello. Ah, thank you. Tá, Juba is preparing for a meeting with Madrash al-Kaladash. This is time to strike. Vambora.
Thief! You are filth!
So comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in the...
Beleza. Show, show, show. Vamos entrar aqui no Palace.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend,
Meu
you
Deus.
must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No. These bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds. And so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves.
Uma bandeirinha ali, hein?
This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
This is
You are
dangerous.
wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Vamos dizer que sim, né?
Yes, of course.
Mas não.
Join them.
Any
Cara
man
louco.
who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Todo mundo foi, né? É agora. Vambora. Ele foi também? Ah. Brincou comigo. Brincou forte comigo. Vambora.
Citizens, truth of my words. Free yourselves from the lies and corruptions of the past.
Sai, gente. Toma ali. Soldado.
Anyone can put into parchment. Anyone.
Saca a espada, irmão.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Corre. Pra frente, irmão. Tá tudo pro outro lado, né? Então toma. Então, é o desvias. Se liga.
Etmeyin onu. Kovalayın.
Vambora. Sai, gente. Segura essa aqui, então.
Nasıl kaybettik onu?
Segura essa aqui do Deadman. Vambora.
They leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
Tá perdido aí, meu padrão?
Belanı versin.
Ignorant, violent,
Esse daqui. Sobe, Altair. Meu Deus do céu. Sai, gente. Vem.
Geber kafir.
Ya!
Fayda etmez. İmkansız. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Solado. Toma ali. Vambora. Pega essa bandeirola aqui. Vamos passar esses outros dois alvos aí.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Tá me vendo?
Come no further. For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced,
Quieto aí, paizão.
agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since gone to dust. And why? Why do we believe absent logic?
Cala a boca, vai.
Governed by a join us, you too can.
Ele não foi. Cara, o cara... Nossa, velho. Não é ele.
On my students, protect me!
Passa, passa. Toma ali, vagabundo. Porra. Ai, que combate horrível.
Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do
Fica
what they
quietinho aí, meu
believe.
irmão.
It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we
Olha lá
disagree.
abaixo, hein?
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to
Você
rest.
tá wrong, cara.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Toma uma peninha no pescoço. Agora ferrou. Ai, caralho. Filho da puta. Bora chegar no Boreal. Fala, meu mano. Missão completa. Matei todo mundo.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Foi
Yes.
safe.
Jubair's fires are
Pena
extinguished.
voadora.
His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Tá bom,
Safety
vou
and peace,
retornar e vou falar então.
Upon you as well.
Thanks for the Ducas.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Valeu, meu mano. Fast travel. Nice. Fast travel, fast travel. Ah, caramba.
Welcome home, child.
Thank you.
What
Ih,
news?
child, que porra?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask and I will answer.
Why these men, Jubair and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face,
por
and it is
que,
quick to
velho?
replace that which is severed.
Then
Por
we
que
should
veio da
lop off
lancha?
its head and be
Morgana,
done
não.
with this.
Soon.
Opa, tá
soon.
limpa. Não vem aqui.
We are close.
Maluca.
Only one more man stands between us
Pra cá.
and our ultimate
Meu
goal.
colinho.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
Quest.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
É isso, hein? Esse próximo alvo é o último. Assassinations. Segundo o velho da lancha aí. É, Fia? Segundo o velho da lancha é o último. Não sei, né? Vamos tentar descobrir qualquer coisa no próximo episódio. E valeu, falou e até a próxima. Leap of faith.